Okay guys, so hello and good evening. So dito tayo sa Dr. Rico J TV. Okay. So ito, kung nakikita nyo sa likod ko, ito yung rides ko kanina, no? Pero ngayon, dito tayo muna sa sa aking page, sa FB ko. Usapang Pulitika ni Kaibigang Rico. So dito makikita ninyo yung mga balita, no, na napapanahon, mga contemporary news. And tignan natin yung mga talagang pinag-uusapan ngayon. Ngayon, kamukha nito dito sa aking Usapang Pulitika ni Kaibigang Rico page. Meron dito yung pag-usapan natin yung China saka yung Taiwan. Alright? Dito nakalagay dito kasi that China warns airlines to avoid areas near Taiwan as the tension rises, no? Tignan natin. So actually kung di nyo na tatanungin, kung ang Taiwan kasi guys ay dating parte ng mainland China. So nagkaroon lang nga ng problema. It's because of the establishment of the communist government, communist government run by their chairman Mao Zedong or Mao Zedong, kung kaya't yung 1 million Chinese na ayaw doon sa pamamahala ng communist, ay lumipat doon sa Formosa Island na ngayon ay tinatawag na Taiwan, at ang kanilang pinunuro ay walang iba kundi si Sun Yat-sen, si President Sun Yat-sen ng nationalist, Republic of China. And together with them, nandyan si General Chiang Kai-shek. So that is their history. Now, sa ngayon ito, according to Bloomberg sa Bloomberg to guys, that China warns, China warns airlines to avoid danger zones around Taiwan. So the United States House Speaker's trip prompts China to condemn the visit, and China conducting military exercises in nearby Asian island. Okay? So tingnan natin yung Bloomberg. So dito sinasabi rito, China warned the airlines operating in Asia to avoid flying in areas around Taiwan where it is conducting military exercises in response to U.S. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's visit to the island. Si Nancy Pelosi kasi ng US ay bumisita po sa isla ng Taiwan. So an official notice sent late on Tuesday that Hong Kong time designated 6 areas of airspace as danger zones. So airspace po, danger zone, according to carriers who received the message, and Jiang Shang-shug, a Korean Transport Ministry official. Flights will be restricted from 12 p.m. August 4 to 12 p.m. August 7. So yung danger zone po, yung airspace, 6 areas. Hindi yun pwedeng paliparan ng eroplano, kung hindi patatamaan ng from ground to air missile, or from ground to air missile, Pabanata niya ng mga incheck, mga Chinese. And then, so, paliwanag natin to guys. So, Nancy Pelosi meets Taiwan leader, no, as the Chinese, no, opens military drill. Now, Pelosi flew to Taipei, yung Taipei po, capital of Taiwan, no, as the highest ranking American politician to visit Taiwan in 25 years. So, prompting China to condemn the visit, no, nagalit yung mga in-check, mga Chinese, and unveil a series of economic and military response. No, rumisponde po itong mga Chinese, no, in terms of economic and military, no. So, China considers the island, ito pong isla po ng Formosa, ay ikino-consider ng mga in-check, no, a vibrant democracy and a key supplier of semiconductors as part of the country. Alright? So, meaning to say, ito pong Taiwan ay talagang number 1 po in terms of supplying semiconductors which is needed, no, to build electronic gadgets, no. And Taiwan remains the most sensitive issue, no, between the US and China, with the potential to one day spark a military conflict. So, yun nga po yung problema, no. So, China drills around Taiwan. So, kasi yung mga in-check po, nagdi-drill sila doon, military drilling, no, or military drills doon sa palibot ng Taiwan. Ito, papakita ko yung mapa sa inyo, no. So, makikita ninyo rito, ito. I will show this one to you. No, doon, magkadikit na kasi halos ang mainland China saka Taiwan, eh, no. So, yung mayroon dito, may median line sa gitna, kung makikita ninyo. And then, yung pinaka-southern portion niya, nandyan yung Hong Kong, at andito sa side na to yung Taiwan. No, makikita ninyo, andyan yung probinsya ng Fuzhou and Xiamen. No? Previous exercises, 1996, no? And then, there is a planned military exercises, no? Kung makikita ninyo, palapit ng palapit, no, yung military exercises nila. Pakita ko sa inyo. Yan, kung makikita ninyo, ano guys. Kung makikita ninyo, palapit ng palapit yung exercise ng mga Chinese sa Taiwan, no? So, kaya na-alert, no? Na-alert na ang kanilang presidente. Okay, so continue natin. So, Chinese or China's Xiamen Airlines company announced adjustments to several flights, citing flow control in Fujian, no, just across the Taiwan Strait from the island. Then Cathay Pacific Airways Limited pilots were advised to carry 30 minutes worth of extra fuel for possible rerouting in Taiwan. So, hindi na nga po pwede silang dumiretso doon, to across or to cross the airspace of Taiwan. So, they will go roundabout. Iikot sila, no? So, then, our flights currently avoid going through the designated airspace zones around the Taiwan region. A Cathay spokesperson said, this may potentially lead to more flying time for some flights, and we appreciate our customers' understanding. So, calls and messages to China's Civil Aviation Authority weren't immediately returned. So, what happened is that imbis na straight po papuntang China yung eroplano, no, ang mangyayari, they will go roundabout. Iikot sila, no, paiikot sila to avoid the airspace of Taiwan. So that is what will happen. Alright? And there are designated, yung Taiwan, there are designated no-flying zone na hindi rin pwedeng lumipad doon yung mga Taiwanese, no, airlines, kundi pasasabugin sila ng mga incheck. So further north, no, the Korean Air is planning to reroute some of its services to South Asia in order to avoid Taiwan's airspace during the period of China's military exercises. So if spokeswoman said by text message, so pati yung Korean Airlines po ay magre-reroute na sila. Hindi na sila tutungo doon sa pinaka airspace, no, within and nearby the Taiwan, no, island. So ANA Holdings Incorporated received the notice and is changing its flight paths to Taiwan. So a representative for the Japanese carrier said ANA and Japan Airlines Company both said flights to and from Taiwan will continue to operate. So ito po, Japanese Airlines will continue to operate dyan po sa Taiwan. So pati po matatandaan talagang the Japanese and the American government, they are strong ally. Actually, merong US military base sa bansang Hapon. If you will notice kung matatandaan ninyo, no? So Taiwan is talking to Japan and the Philippines, no? Tayo sa atin about alternate air traffic routes, no? So ET Today reported, no, citing Wang Kochai, the Minister of Transportation and Communications. So Taiwan's Maritime Port Bureau also warned ships to avoid the area where drills will take place, and Wang was reported as saying, no, so iiwasan nila yung mga nagdi-drill na military diyan sa karagatan, no, which is nearby Taiwan. So local branches of China's Maritime Safety Administration also issued multiple warnings, no, for ships traversing certain territories, right, citing the military exercises and firing practice according to the government statements. All right, so the disruption at airliners came as tensions escalate between the US and China. So na-disrupt po yung operation, business ng mga airliners dito sa South and Southeast Asia because of the tension happening between the US and China, no? While companies are grappling with global supply chain snags sparked by Russia's invasion of Ukraine, it's not clear whether the three-day flight ban would be extended, adding to concerns over soaring commodity prices and supply chain risks. So at Xiamen Gaochi International Airport, no, in China po yun, no, one of the mainland airports closest to Taiwan, no, 1, 2, 3 flights were canceled, no, while 79% of flights were operating as usual, according to data provider Veriflight. At Fujiao Chang'e International Airport in Fujian, 93 flights were scrapped and 74% flights were operating as normal. So following up the notice, South Korea's Transport Ministry issued another notice to local airlines to reaffirm the safety of flights heading towards Taiwan, Jiang said. And Asiana Airlines, another major Korean airline, has made no changes to operations yet, a spokesman said by phone. So actually, the only thing, ang pinaka bottom line po niyan ay nagkaroon na tayo ng problema dito sa Asian region natin, ano? Sa region natin. Starting with the problem doon sa Russia at sa Ukraine, between Russia and Ukraine. Started with them. Then now, ganun din na mangyayari between China and Taiwan, no? And if you will notice, kamukha nung Russia saka ng Ukraine, magkapatid na bansa yan. Ganun din tong China at Taiwan, magkapatid. So, di lang natin alam, baka na-inspire si President Jiang Zemin dito kay kay President Vladimir Putin in terms of invading Ukraine, no? Now, President Jiang Zemin wants to invade Taiwan as well. So kaya ito, kaya nga sabi ko sa akin, yung ROTC, that is very important, no? And then I support the President Marcos, no? The Marcos administration and the Vice President Sara Duterte, no? Doon sa pagpapalaganap, pag-i-impose, no? Pag-i-impose ng ROTC sa senior high school, senior high school, no? At nang sa wakas, at nang sa gayon ay ma-prepare ang sarili ng sambayan ng Pilipino diyan sa mga nanganganib ng mga sitwasyon mapunta sa digmaan dito sa ating lugar, no? Nag-umpisa na doon sa parteng Europa, no? Parteng Europe, Eurasia. Ngayon, dito naman sa atin, sa Asia, no? So, dapat nakahanda. Kaya yung ROTC na yan is very important. We don't know what will happen, sa near future. So, the only thing is that we must all be prepared. Alright? So, hanggang doon na lang, no? And good evening, and subscribe to my channel, and sana nakapulot kayo ng what they call that, knowledge regarding this report, no? So sana matapos na itong hidwaan na ito nang makapag-proceed yung mga business, no? Especially, particularly itong airlines, no? International airlines, para hindi na magkaroon ng rerouting, no? Wala nang rerouting, go around, blah blah blah, no? Para hindi na ma-disturb. Okay? So, hanggang dito na lang, guys, and good night, and God bless us all. Bye-bye.
Shake your body, baby, do that conga.